Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to unconditional love. And I do healings where I connect to your energies and I see everything like a film. And so I give you a write up of what I see, and that could be anything from this life, from a past life, from an analogy of where your energy's at. And it's really anything that you need to know to help you and your twin come together. So I see both of your energies. And readings, I can do basically using energy cards to again see where your energies are at. Or also, I do a Your Story read, which is basically 8 questions, and it gives you an overall picture for your story and what questions you want answered. And so I also do channeled letters. And these books contain some of the channeled letters that I've channeled for people. And they are an amazing support and also give so much insight into messages that your twin wants to give you, really, really to keep you on the path and to keep you going, basically. Because we all know on this journey it is not an easy one, and you have to be able to ride those waves rather than getting dunked by them and getting spun. And sometimes it's really easy to just get in a downward spiral and just start letting doubts and fears come in because maybe you've been triggered by something that somebody said or something's happened, and it just starts making you doubt everything again. And so whenever that happens, it's about remembering to ask your twin spirit to help you, because it's in those times that you really need the help. And I think it's in those times that sometimes we forget to do it and that's when it can go even worse, because you start thinking, oh, this can't be real and blah 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 and all this stuff. And that's why these are such an amazing source of tapping into that energy. And so the message that came through from the universe, you probably would have heard about this in the States, but it's about a marathon winner. And I think she was doing the Chicago Marathon. And again, it's about remembering that anything can happen. Because again, this wasn't a usual, the reason why I picked up on it is because I don't really hear on the radio things that go on in, in a marathon in the States, for example. But I've been saying that this journey is like a marathon, and you have to pace yourself, and it's mind over matter. It's about knowing that you are here to do a spiritual journey, to bring spirit into matter, and that is going to take endurance, and it's going to take the long road, much like a marathon. And you will hit the wall, and you maybe hit the wall many, many times, but it's about knowing that your twin spirit will help you get over that wall, because you are each other's inspiration to push yourself more and more and more forward. And so I was listening to the radio the other day, and that there's a story about this lady who wasn't a professional marathon runner, and she just won the marathon. She said that she was just in the flow, and she didn't know that she was I think she didn't know that she was in the lead, but she won it. And I think she had been a runner, but hadn't really ran, and had only signed up to it because her brother was going to do it, so she thought, oh, she'd do it with him. And basically she went on to win, and it was amazing. And again, she was completely kind of like taken aback, because she was obviously didn't have any idea that she was going to win this marathon. And so that is the message, because the universe was very clear about bringing that story, because it is a very strong message to say, remember that anything can happen. It is really all about your self-belief, and being able to get round and being able to endure the race. The next thing is that I was watching a program yesterday about this couple, and they were building a houseboat. Now, my twin has said to me that he wants to actually buy a houseboat as well. So there are so many messages all the way through this particular program. And so when the letter came out this morning, I was, again, so really, really lovely, because one of the letters, it's number 75 today. And very often I get letters, well, so very often I always look, so I have my twin on WhatsApp, and so whatever timestamp he has, I look at the letter corresponding to that. So that's how I know to get messages from him. Anyway, amazingly, it was number 75, and in letter 75, it refers to the boat, which is why these sort of things then just uplift you, because you realise that your twin spirit is all around you, right? All around you. And so that's why it's an amazing thing, because then you can settle into that space of, okay, no, I'm all right again. I can ride these waves. And so I'm going to read letter 75 from book 1. And this is the message that they want to give today. And it, again, makes you hugely compassionate for their situation and your own situation, because you have to be compassionate for yourself on this journey as well, because it's not going to be easy. Lots of things will be coming up to be let go of again. We're constantly on this cycle of shedding more and more and more and more skin. And, you know, that, like I say, the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, but it's not always easy. But your end goal is that you are going to get over that wall, and you're going to make it, no doubt. So, letter 75 in book 1 is this: that I'm really sorry. Actually, I'm beyond sorry that it's taken me such a long time to get my shit together and declare my true romantic feelings for you. Life has been tough, and it's made me not trust myself, and not trust that I can make things be good in my life. And so I couldn't trust that I wouldn't mess yours up too. That's why I've stayed away for so long. I'm still battling with my own inner demons, and I don't want you to see me like that. You deserve more. You deserve me to be me, the me that isn't riddled with fears and doubts. I'm getting there, and I will get there. But sometimes I slip backwards again. All I can say is that I'm really sorry. I want to be the man who fell in love with all those years ago. I want to finish off what we started. I want you to be our final chapter. I love you, my darling, so trust in me. I'm trying to make my way home to you. Right. So that is just, you know, that again is just so huge, because of course we are all taking our collective piece of the crap pie, basically. And so of course the collective energies of fear and doubts and all of that stuff is what we're all trying to take on and digest. So remember that those fears and doubts come up for everyone, so it's about clearing them as they come up. So, letter 75 from book 2 is this: I love you. I want you. I need you. I am so besotted with you. Be still, my beating heart, for you are the only angel that floats my boat, stills my inner waters, and awakens all of my emotions. You have brought me into a new beginning of who I am and what I'm here to do. No more aimlessly floating through life with no clue what I'm doing. Now I have a purpose. I know why my heart beats and what makes it tick. It ticks for you, and the tick-tock of our clock is waiting to chime. Our chime can be heard across the universe. Focus on the beat of your heart, and you'll find me. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's just so beautiful, because, you know, it's really easy to let yourself get spun into like this crazy spiral of like doubt and fears again. And actually what the best thing is to do is, just like that letter says, it says, just be still and feel me in your heart. So letter 75 from book 3 is this: search for me here, search for me there, search for me everywhere, but you don't need to search anymore, because I am here in your heart. right in your heart, all the answers that you are seeking, all the questions that you want to ask. I already am. I already beat within your heart. You hear me when you focus on your heartbeat. That is the sound of my drum, of our united drum. We are banging the tune of our reunion band. So jump on the bandwagon and follow our tune. Well, so the united, so you hear me when you focus on your heartbeat. That is the sound of my drum, of our united drum. We are banging the tune of our reunion band. So jump on the bandwagon and follow our tune. Well, there you go again. I mean, just so lovely, because I do feel, again, there is this, like, you know, doubts and fears always coming up. Always coming up. Triggered by a conversation, triggered by someone that you might have heard, triggered by something, that a question that somebody says, you know, somebody that doesn't understand this journey. Anything can trigger it, right? And so it is really about using the tools that are available to really help you stay on track, to really strengthen that intuition and strengthen the bond that you have, the spiritual connection, basically, to strengthen that, to get messages, to really help you stay on track. But very clearly what I'm feeling is this real sense of I really feel from them that they're like, I'm really sorry, I really want to come forward, but I just am a little bit frightened at the moment, which is why we need to all clear those energies, because we are all taking our piece of the pie. So make sure you don't choke on the pie. Make sure you swallow it and digest it fine. All right, if you need some help, then please do. All details are in the link, and I hope that helps. All right, take care. Have a great day. Bye.